The granola is homemade, so I just try to make it once a week. So it does not have to be precise. Just make it how you like to. If you do not like tomatoes, you don't have to add tomatoes in there. So it's messy, but it's so good. You got the crunch from the apple. Very fresh, juicy, so good. All right, is it a success?
Absolutely.
Good morning, you guys. Welcome to my kitchen. So today I wanted to do a very relaxed, casual, what I eat in a day video, but it's going to be a plant-based edition. So I'm going to do my best to try to make it all vegan, like no dairy, no eggs, no meat. For me personally, I like eating this way. I don't do it often. I want to do it more often because I feel like it's really gentle on my body. I digest food better this way. Especially when I eat like beans and legumes and plant protein foods. So I'm really excited to just kind of dive into that today and show you guys what I'm eating, if that gives you some ideas. And if you have ideas, you can definitely put that down below. I will say I was vegan in college for 2 years and I had a lot of experience with that, but I didn't get very adventurous in the kitchen because I was in college. So I am excited to get a little more creative today. But at the same time, like, make it super easy and simple and quick and convenient because I don't want to be slaving all day in the kitchen. So I just made some tea, red raspberry leaf tea. I've been drinking this twice a day during my pregnancy. It's just been really great for pregnancy. It's supposed to strengthen your uterus, and I don't know, I think it's doing pretty well so far. So, and it's supposed to be good for postpartum as well, so I'm going to continue drinking that. I hear my daughter now, so I'm gonna go wake her up, but we're gonna have breakfast soon, so I will just walk you through everything. But yeah, if you like this kind of content though, like, people sharing their life online, or I go through like a lot of things with pregnancy right now and talk about mom life. I want to do more like parenting videos too, and just how we parent in general. I try not to show my daughter so much on here, but just a little bit, just to, because it's real life. If you like that kind of thing though, you can definitely like and subscribe to this channel if this is your jam, and I will continue filming for you guys. So I just gave my daughter some Cheerios, and usually we'll do Cheerios or oatmeal in the morning for her. Right now I am not craving oatmeal, or else we would be eating it every single day because I've been eating oatmeal every single day since like college. But no, not during pregnancy. I don't know. There's something about the oatmeal I don't like. I need that crunch, and I need a lot of it. Oh yeah, you just dip the almond butter and then you can eat it that way. But honey, so I'm gonna have some grape nuts because they're amazing. So here's how I do my grape nuts. Personally, for me, grape nuts on its own is so bland and boring, so I love to add toppings to it. I do homemade granola. I'll put the recipe down below so you can check that out. And then some sort of nut. We have sliced almonds here, and then some shredded coconut is really good on top. Chia seeds, or else you can do flax seeds if you like that. I like that as well. And then almond milk, or you could do any plant-based milk. To add fruit, so I'm just gonna do a banana. I just like to do a little slices. If you can see that. Nothing fancy, just tastes really good though, and then you add a lot of sweetness to it too. I also like to add raisins once in a while too to grape nuts. That really helps sweeten it up. I mean, you could add I think you could add like maple syrup or even sugar, just to sweeten it up a little bit. What did you need? Are you gonna eat your Cheerios? Mm-hmm. It's so crunchy. It's so crunchy. It's so good. Yeah. Yum. Can you say yum? Really easy, simple. I was gonna say too, The granola is homemade, so I just try to make it once a week. And it makes like a good amount, good batch. So I'll put the recipe down below. Yeah, I'll help you. I know I shared this in like a couple other videos, but just a reminder, I take a prenatal, of course. So this is from Rainbow Light, so it looks like that. And then I also do a vitamin D3 because I was very deficient during the winter time, so I've just been trying to really up my dose. But now I'm taking it back down to 5,000 IU, and that's been pretty good, especially since it's summertime and we're outside a lot more. So, are you ready to have some burritos? Throw this away. Yeah. Oh, you want to throw it away? I'll throw that one away. So it's around 11:30 right now. This is usually the time we eat anyways. And Aria's getting antsy. She scraped her knee a couple hours ago and still recovering from that. Lord, give me the strength and patience. All right, but we will be just fine. But we're gonna do burritos, and you can do it how you want to. I just chopped up some onions, bell peppers, tomatoes. I'm gonna do an avocado in there. I'm gonna put rice and beans in there as well, and then I have these whole wheat tortillas that I'm curious about. It says low carb. I don't care about that, honestly, but that was the only thing available at Aldi. But I was like, I want to try whole wheat, so we'll go that route. Oh yeah, and then I'll do corn as well, just frozen corn. I'll put in there and heat up. So we're gonna just throw it all in, like all the veggies. You can put in. I put olive oil in here first. I tried to chop up a lot of vegetables so that I can have more for the week, like more for tomorrow and things. So I'm just eyeballing it all. It does not have to be precise. Just make it how you like to. If you do not like tomatoes, you don't have to add tomatoes in there. I'm definitely going to use this taco seasoning mix. This is, I don't know if it's actually vegan. I should have checked. I think it is. It's just from Old El Paso. I might add that with the beans. And I'm just using canned beans, so you just make sure to drain the beans, rinse it. I'm gonna put the beans in here, and I'm just doing the whole can so that again I can have more for the week. And then I'll put the seasoning in, be generous with it. Yeah, this stuff is really good. I really like it. It kind of reminds me of authentic taco seasoning, even though I don't know, they probably would say otherwise. It's good though. And it's easy, it's already made. Also have a nutritional yeast. So this works really well for a dairy-free cheese substitute. It doesn't taste exactly like cheese, of course, but it's still really nice, and it just has a good flavor to it. So I'm gonna put that in here as well. The last thing that I want to add to this for heating it up wise will be the rice. So I already had some leftover rice in the fridge, but you can make some on hand if you need it. So I'm just plopping that in. So this is what it's looking like so far. I'm excited. This is gonna be good. I haven't had a vegetarian burrito in a very long time. So usually we do like chicken or beef. Again, like what I was saying before, I just think eating beans, especially if I try to eat that every day, it just really helps my digestion. I feel like I have more sustainable energy too throughout the day. I just don't feel so lethargic. I don't know, it's nice. So there we go. I'm also gonna add cilantro to this as well. I don't chop it up, honestly. I used to work at Taco John's, and that was like the one annoying thing I always hated, was chopping it all up. It always took so long. So I literally just pick it off with my fingers. So you can do how you want to, but cilantro, if you love that stuff, it's so good. So this is what we're looking like for Aria's. And I'm just gonna give her like half a tortilla as well, just to eat on the side. Maybe some salsa, we will see. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, I'll be definitely adding an avocado in here as well. So I did add that on Aria's because she needs her fats. I always tend to put too much on my tortillas, so hopefully it'll close. I know, honey, you've had a hard day. It's been hard for you. Okay, this doesn't look pretty, but kind of cut it up and then dump it in there. So I think I'm gonna make 2 of these. I'm very hungry. Can add salsa to this. Last time I made this, it was with chicken, but we thought that it actually tasted better without the salsa, because then you can really taste the seasoning better. Okay, this stuff does not roll up well. Sometimes what I like to do is might just add a toothpick in there too. There, at least it'll stay then. We will see how this goes. I have one hand holding the camera, so don't have much control in my food, but here we go. So it's messy, but it's so good. And I just have some salsa on the side. So, and then I have carrots as well. So you can always just dip it in the salsa if you want. I was also gonna say, definitely add lime juice to this. I totally forgot to do the lime juice. And then I could have added more salt, I think, because the seasoning does have salt in it, but I could have added a little bit more. I like my food a little saltier. But it's so good. I love it. Ah, yay. I might have to eat this with a fork though. It is Aria's nap time now, and usually during this time I will have a little snack. I am editing a video right now, but I like to have a little treat with it. But lately, I don't know, like I haven't really been craving shakes lately, and that's something that I like to incorporate because then I can put like greens in it and just good healthy fats and protein and everything, but I just haven't been liking it for this 3rd trimester, and that's okay. So I'm still gonna try to keep it healthy. I just sliced some. The fridge just made a weird sound. But anyways, I just cut up some apple slices and put some almond butter inside. So I honestly, guys, I like peanut butter way more than almond butter, but my husband is allergic to peanuts. So we have to have almond butter in this house. We cannot do peanut butter at all. But yeah, almond butter is still really good. It's very satisfying. You got the crunch from the apple, very fresh, juicy, so good. And then you get your healthy fats in from almonds. So it's a win-win. I'm curious though, what your preference is. What team are you on? Are you on peanut butter or are you on almond butter team? I want to know, because that is important. That is important stuff. I'm gonna just sit here though and enjoy this, and I will catch you later for supper time. It is about 6:30, so I am gonna make some supper. I did already make supper for Aria. It's just been kind of a crazy day because my friend's gonna come over tonight and I'm gonna make her vegan mac and cheese. So I'm excited to walk you guys through that. I'll leave the recipe down below as well. But this is a great recipe, and it works too because it's really nice if you're allergic to nuts, because it doesn't have any nuts in it. It's nut-free, soy-free, obviously dairy-free, so my husband can eat it, which is fabulous. So I just have some potatoes chopped up and carrots, and then I have boiling water as well, so I'll just put the carrots and potatoes in there and let that boil for about 15 minutes. While the potatoes and carrots are cooking, I'm also going to cook the pasta. And this is nice. You can just use whatever you like. Obviously, using the elbows noodles would be the best classic mac and cheese to do, but I really wanted to up the protein. Especially if you're on a vegan diet, it's so important to get enough protein. That's the thing that I struggled with when I was vegan, was I just didn't eat enough like beans and legumes and protein, plant-based protein. And so whenever I want to eat this way, I definitely have to remember I need to still eat enough protein. You know, I don't know, that's something I heard all the time when I was vegan, was you're getting enough protein. If you're eating spinach or broccoli or greens, like, you're getting enough protein. There's protein in plants, and yeah, there's protein in plants, but you have to eat a lot of it. And like, there's like 1 gram of protein in bananas, but like, people will say, well, as long as you're eating a lot of fruit, as long as you're eating enough calories, you're getting enough protein. But it's, no, I don't agree with that. So I just think it's so important to make sure you're really checking your macros and making sure are you getting enough protein? Are you getting enough fat? Getting enough carbs? So I'm going to try a chickpea pasta. This we just found from Aldi. So it's the corkscrew pasta, so it's not gonna look like your authentic elbow pasta, but it'll work. So I'm just gonna cook some of that right now in a pot. Oh yeah, and then I'm also going to add broccoli to this as well, just to add some veggies. So I think it'll be a well-balanced meal. And then you got the carrots in there and the potatoes, so. Okay, so here are all the ingredients that are also gonna go in this. So we got nutritional yeast, lemon juice, have vegetable broth, extra virgin olive oil, and garlic powder, onion, cayenne pepper, paprika, mustard, and turmeric. And that's also why I love this recipe so much, because it's so flavorful. And it's like nice and salty, but like not too salty, but it's nice and cheesy from the nutritional yeast. The lemon juice gives a little nice kick to it. So, and the olive oil, do not skip the olive oil. I think that really helps it make it creamier too. So yeah, I'm so excited. So I'm just draining the water from the potatoes and carrots, and I'm gonna plop it into the blender. So here we go. And I will say, this blender is pretty good. I want to say it's not high speed, like I don't know. It's not like a Vitamix, you know, but it does the job. I just feel like you have to be patient with it, because you kind of have to stop and start it a lot and mix it around and everything. You'll see what I mean. If you just look at the recipe I put down below, you can see all the measurements. I'm just literally putting everything into the blender. It'll be good. I feel like it would be a better idea to put all the liquid in first with the potatoes. So I'm gonna do that. So yeah, I'm gonna add the broth first just to help it mix. And then the lemon juice. So hopefully this will help it blend. And let's turn that on. Okay, it's doing better than it usually does. Usually I just add like everything all at once. That's just how I usually make this, but I was being smart this time around. So yeah, you just have to stop it and start it and mix it around. Ooh. Yeah. All right, sweet. Yeah, so there you go. That's a good tip. Make sure to add the liquid first, and then you can add the spices and stuff. Mommy hug. Okay. Mommy hug.
I love you so much.
I'm so excited. Yay. So good. Yep. And you know, when I had my husband try this, he said it's really good, but you cannot call it mac and cheese. So we're still gonna call it mac and cheese, but it just lets you know it doesn't taste just like Kraft mac and cheese, but it's really good. So here's what we're looking at for our cheese. Show you that nice consistency. So good. This is my friend Annalise. Should we try it at the same time?
Yes.
Okay. Ooh, that is good. Yeah, because I was thinking maybe need to add more salt, but
yeah,
it's really good. And you can always top it up with more nutritional yeast. This is like the thing that makes it cheesy.
Oh,
it's like a
okay.
non-dairy
Gotcha.
substitute. So if you want to sprinkle more of that, you can. Yeah.
Wow.
And then I always like adding more pepper. I don't know. I like pepper.
I've never had vegan mac and cheese, so this is really
Yeah. Yeah, because a lot of, well, and I was telling you this already, but like a lot of vegan mac and cheeses will use cashews, but
good. Right.
this is potatoes and carrots and a lot of spices. All right. Is it a success?
Absolutely.
Okay. Well, that wraps it up for this video. I guess I do want to mention my friend and I just enjoyed some dairy-free chocolate chips. I think this is from, yeah, it's just the Toll House brand. Got that at Walmart, so it's just a nice little snack dessert thing to end the day with. I usually have tea at the end of the day as well, but I just forgot to make it, so I'm gonna go to La La Land now. So you guys take care, and I will catch you in the next video. Stay golden.